Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is from 27th of April, Monday, all the way to the 3rd of May. Me and my notes. Why I'm starting on Monday from now? I'm gonna do from Monday to Saturday to Sunday because it's makes more sense. Yeah, to start on Monday as if it's the first day of the week, and then we go and I don't break the weekend. And also because I want to do one video for 26 for Sunday when Uranus enter your sign, Gemini, and that's a big shift, especially for you, Gemini. Uranus is entering your sign where he'll be there for 7 years. And specifically for you, that's a big shift in your identity, in your life path. And I'll talk about it in a hopefully I'll have time to record this video. I hope I have because you'll have a lot to do for the forecast. But anyway, let's dive in. First and foremost, my name is Raisa Lima. I'm an astrologer using Western Tropical Zodiac Astrology and the whole house sign system. Whew, putting your sign at Hi Shika at 0 degrees in the rising, the ascendant line. So I highly recommend, once again, that you watch your rising sun, your ascendant first. Then you can watch your sun and your moon. But mainly, the houses will fall into your chart, your personal chart, or the teams will make more sense if you watch your rising first. Okay? So let's dive in. Let me start. I'm sitting on my son's bed today because he has a tutoring downstairs and the internet doesn't work all over the house. So I apologize for the noise in the background and the beautiful scenario as well. And I'm looking at my camera there, which is my phone, by the way, but watching my computer, which I'm going to share with you. So if I'm not looking straight to the camera, it's because I am focused here in what I'm sharing. And okay, let's do this way. I want to get this one big. And I want to get myself small. Oops, that was maybe a little too big. Oops. Wait, sorry. Just do like that. Oi. Rise. Okay, I think that's good. Let's do this. Okay, 27th. Monday, 27. What do we have here? Again, there's a lot actually. There's a lot of going on in relationships, in love with Venus this week. All right. So as we start on Monday, oh my God, the whole gang is here. Vem, Emma, come. Vem, Emma. My dogs, my cat, everyone. Um, Monday, it's all about love, breakthroughs, and unexpected connections. Exactly. It's not a normal day. So on April 27, Venus in Gemini here, okay, forms powerful aspects that bring sudden shift in love. So the first one is obviously conjuncting Uranus, which just moved to your sign. And there is, yeah, sudden attractions, surprising changes in relationships. And that feels very electric, fast, impossible to ignore this one. And it could mean, because it's in your first house, it could be related to yourself, by the way. That from that day on, the 27 really feel like electric and good about and very charged and loving yourself. It's about feeling beautiful. It's about taking care of you. It's or changing. You're just gonna feel like, okay, I want to cut my hair. I'm gonna paint it blue. I'm gonna make a tattoo. I'm gonna start a diet. I'm gonna lose 20 kilos. And It's changes in yourself, within yourself. But again, Venus is there, is the planet of love and others, beauty and pleasure. So this is really, 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 really good, Gemini. It's beautiful for you. Uh, we have as well also Venus sextiling here Neptune, as you can see. And it's soft, it's a dreamy influence. I said on the week before, on the forecast for the week before, that for me, Neptune and Venus is when you find your muse, when you find that dream love, that one that you always wished for. So you might find Neptune now is in your 11th house. Okay. So you might find in your social circles, in your community, your true friends, you might be connected and find the love of your life. But be careful because Neptune is also illusions and dissolutions and love to dissolve things. So it could be the opposite as well. It could be the end. It could be the dissolution of that love, which I don't think it is because, again, the aspect is a positive, is a sextile. So let's not say it's a dissolution. Let's believe it's a dream. It's believing that if it was a square, yeah, but it's not. I'm not going to record over, but it's not a dissolution. So it's that mystical spiritual love. It could be within yourself as well. Neptune is spirituality and is transcendence, and that's a beautiful. Yeah. Ah, what I was going to say. Okay, romance, intuition, emotional sensitivity are heightened. Remember, beautiful, but stay grounded. And again, 11th house that could come from your friends or any of your social circles or community. Then Venus also trining Pluto, and this is it's a trine that's building to perfection and the next day or the day after. So it's an energy that's building up, but there is depth and intensity. Okay, it's a powerful love, very powerful love, intense, deep love. Something that can really transform and reveal itself completely. And then now Pluto is in your ninth house. Is it someone from abroad? Is it a foreigner or someone that lives in another country? Is it love at long distance? Is it love that you will meet during a trip? Is it uh, love that you might meet through religion or on a trip to Bali? I'm just saying, why not? Yeah, deep love. I'm, I'm rooting. I'm really rooting for you, especially if you're single. Um, then yeah, that's what I have. The moon in Virgo, by the way, moon still in Virgo is analytical and it's sextiling Jupiter here. You can see it's in conjuncting Mercury, so there might be a bit of uh, let's say what you're feeling in your private life is not really aligned with the communications that you have in your social friends, in your community. You might say things that you don't mean, but yeah, that's this in conjunction. But the sextile with Jupiter here in your second house, um, it's stabilized, yeah. It's a stabilized influencing as well. It's emotional clarity and support and ability to process what's happening in a grounded way, at home, within your family, in your private life. Um, and it could be related to family money. Um, yeah, or real estate or inheritance, um, money coming from your parents, money coming from your family. Why I'm talking about money? Yeah, because it's the second house. Okay, mama's money or money that will go to your kids. and there is a very nice emotional, how can I say, analytical way of feeling. Yeah, maybe you're preparing something. Maybe you are the one that say, okay, this is what I need to do to assure that my mother or my kids will be um taken care of in case blah blah blah. Uh Monday, let's move on to Tuesday. Let me take Venus out of the context. Ooh, sorry, when I talk a lot, I have a hard time catching the breath. Come on, computer, move. Yeah, well, the internet's very slow, but I'm gonna keep going. Tuesday, 28th. Come on, computer, don't do this to me. Sorry, maybe if I close. Open. I don't want to do that. It will come. 28, karmic decisions, mental clarity. Maybe it won't. Well, let me do something. Sorry, guys. I'm really apologize. I don't want to do that. But let me pause for a second. Sorry, had a problem with the software. I don't know what happened. And so I had to open in Safari. Okay, I got that. Okay, let's do it this way. Yeah, it's I had to open through their website. I don't know why it stopped working, but doesn't matter. Okay, let's go 28 Tuesday. Karmic decisions, mental clarity, and fated shifts. What are you talking about, Raisa? It's a beautiful but subtle, but powerful day as well. So we start the day, you see, until noon. The moon is still in Virgo, right? Um, Now, what we have here, before we go to the moon, let's talk about the sun first. Sun in Taurus is semi-sextiling Saturn in Aries. It's not, again, it's not a big aspect, but still is. It's building to perfect on the 29th on the next day. It's quiet, but important adjustment here. Case when reality meets desire, and asking for maturity, patience, and responsibility. The sun is in your 12th house. The sun doesn't shine well in the 12th house. I don't like to say that. Because the 12th house is your inner world, is your dreams, is your how you sleep actually. It's your subconscious, all internal. Um, but in Saturn here in your 11th house, it's restructuring all your friendships, your community, your social circles, your connections, yeah, the groups that you are involved, um, and also global awareness. So he's restructuring all of that, and the sun is shining a light on him, making that possible. But this aspect is also activating the nodes. Okay, you can see here it's a sextile in the north node on your 10th house and the south node on your 4th house, which makes brings a karmic tone to this day. So you are here with Saturn, and Saturn is also, by the way, is the lord of karma. So is the planet of karma. And with the nodes activating and the sun, you're really questioning your future direction and your past patterns. Yeah, where you come from, your roots, your origins. What is that simple question? What is the purpose in life? What I'm here for? The north node is close to your midheaven, which is exactly your path in life, is your purpose, is your direction. So this is all being activated on Tuesday, and that's very nice actually. That's a karmic point, I would say, with Saturn involved. He's restructuring all of that. there is a yeah, there is something happening that will make you see exactly what you have to do. In your 10th houses can be relating to your career, to what you want in life. The moon enters Libra in the afternoon, so that changed the emotional tone shifts towards balance, relationship, and perspective. And then the moon will trine Neptune first in not trine, sorry. The moon will trine Uranus on your first house, bringing some well, the moon will be on the fifth house, yeah, the house of pleasure. So sudden clarity, new ideas, unexpected realizations regarding to romance, to pleasure, to children, creation, procreation, hobbies. So expect the unexpected. Again, it's just positive surprises here. Positive surprises, yeah, in those themes. Sexuality as well. I should say here, sexuality. Uh, and then the moon, later, the moon will be opposing Aries, Neptune in Aries, as you can see. And that can bring some confusion and emotional sensitivity that may follow. Okay, not everything is as clear as it first seems. So because the moon will be in your fifth house, and that's a very nice place to be in Libra. Yeah, it's balance, it's relationship, um, in romance, entertainment, procreation. That's nice. So it's a day of karmic awareness and subtle decisions, mental breakthroughs and new perspectives, beautiful conversations that can change everything. Romance, I would say romance. Expect some nice surprises in romance. Let's go. Wednesday, April 29. Emotional reality check and tension in relationships. So now that's the day where emotion meet a little bit of resistance, because the moon in Libra that bring focus to balance and relationships and connections when it comes to romance, pleasure, creativity, your hobbies, and all of that. What is happening? The moon will be opposing, that's in the morning, yeah, opposing Saturn, and then in the afternoon, Mars. It's throughout the day, but it will be stronger with Saturn in the morning. Dubai time, again, we are UTC +4, so make the calculation wherever you are in the world. And this opposition can create some emotional distance and heaviness, on the sense of rejection in either with your friends, or if it's almost like you are in a romance and you're feeling good, you met someone and all of that, and then but your friends don't like the guy, don't like the girl, they are not supportive, or your father, Saturn can represent the father, or a authority figure, or someone that you, one of your older friends, an old friend of yours, someone, yeah, that is very important to you, but is not supportive in the way you are conducting your romance, your love life, and all of that. And there is some friction. I don't know what else. Yeah, and Mars, with Mars there, then what did I write down? Let me see. Yeah, then the tension rises because Mars is about action and aggression and reaction and frustration, conflict, conflict with your friends in your community. It's like, yeah, I don't care. I don't need to hear this anymore. I just want to have some fun. I just want to enjoy this person, and it's a conflict that can appear, especially in relationships. Okay, so balance becomes very hard. There, it becomes harder to maintain. Yeah, emotional sensitivity and external pressure. It's a push to react instead to respond. So that's the energy that we have for Wednesday. Be mindful. It's a day definitely for emotional boundaries, reality checks in relationship, and choosing peace over reaction. Let me know. I'm always curious to know. I would love when people give me a feedback afterwards and say, "Oh wow, yeah, you said that, and it was really, it really happened." Because I don't know, I'm just throwing themes according to the houses and the energies, but doesn't apply to everybody. I have to see your personal chart as well. Can say so much. It depends where your planets are, and it might change everything. But in general, it's a general reading, yeah, for Gemini rising. Let's move on to the 30th, Thursday. Now we have a bit of miscommunication here, some karmic crossroads and emotional decision. The 30th. So it's a day where words carry a weight as well, and clarity is not guaranteed here. Ooh, heavy day. That aspect between the sun and Saturn still going on, as I said. The moon still in Libra, yeah, keeps the focus on relationship, balance, communication, romance and pleasure and fun life. But now is opposing at noon, especially it will be opposing Mercury. So now around midday, yeah, emotion and logic pull in opposite directions. So conversation can feel very reactive, misunderstood, and emotionally charged. And it's gonna open a wound here. There is a wound because Chiron is conjuncting, is very close to Mercury. And this conversation that might happen on Thursday with someone, some of your friends, um, it might open a wound. But that's the only way to heal. Then we have Venus in Gemini squaring the nodes. Okay, the nodes of faith, again, square is I would say this is a karmic turning point in love, values, and decisions. It's old patterns versus new directions. What feels familiar may not be what's right. May not be what's right. Yeah. So there is miscommunication or mix signals here. So important conversation with long-term impact and relationship choices that feel fated. Again, something regarding your love life, your relationships here is highlighted and might lead to some miscommunication. It's a day of choosing your words carefully. Absolutely. Noticing as well emotional triggers before reacting and making decisions aligned with your future, not your past. Right? Friday, 1st of May. Now, what we have here on the 1st, we have a Scorpio full moon on this day. And it's a karmic turning point and emotional awakening, okay? It's one of the most powerful days of the week, obviously. So the moon enters Scorpio in the morning, or yeah, around midnight. And emotions deepen instantly because the moon in Scorpio is very intuitive, but it's very deep and very intense. So what was surface level now becomes real, raw, impossible to ignore. And this moon's gonna first square Pluto. and there will be some power struggles, emotional that will be triggered, deep psychological patterns that can surface, and it's about control versus surrender with this square here. Um, because Pluto is in your ninth house. Remember, I said that you might meet someone long distance travel. That could be it. That could be some power struggle or wanting to have control. And the person is at distance. It's a long distance relationship, and you must be struggling with that. That could be something like that. And then let's talk about the full moon. So the full moon's gonna happen at 9:25 p.m. in Dubai time, again, UTC +4. And the full moon will be at 11 degrees in Scorpio. It's bringing emotion to the surface, okay? Truth, vulnerability, and deep transformation. So full moons are always about closing a cycle, usually something that opened 6 months ago and now comes to a closure. And what can I say? So this full moon specifically is gonna create what we call a yod, so or fingers of God. You can see there is an inconjunction with Saturn and an inconjunction with Venus, and those two are actually sextiling each other, creating what we call a finger of God or yod. And the moon is leading, okay, the full moon. And so this yod is where this full moon becomes karmic, and it's a finger of faith. Um, it's a pressure around relationship and choices in love and emotional responsibility. You don't feel comfortable. The odds don't feel comfortable at all. They feel like something has to change, but I don't know how yet, not yet. So, um, yeah, you need some grounding. There's some grounding, or you need some grounding influence because Venus at the same time sextiling Saturn, which brings maturity, clarity, and ability to stabilize what is real. But not everything is meant to collapse, but some things are meant to become real here. But yeah, there is something in this in during this full moon that will bring some deep awareness of what needs to change. It's a course of correction. Not everything have to stay the same. Yeah, that's a moment that things come quite clear. That's for the full moon. Set your intentions anyway. What's time to let go? And it could be something related to something in your community or friendship that you need to end, that you need to close. Maybe some of your friends are not aligned with your what you want in life anymore, or the person that you are becoming is just not aligned to this a certain group of friends or a circle of friends, and you need to let go. Saturday, May the 2nd, so there is some emotional healing here, expansion and honest conversations as well. The moon still in Scorpio keeps the emotion deep and intuitive. But now there is some space to process because it will be first thing the moon is trining Jupiter, and that's emotional support, healing, and expansion. And sixth house work, second house money. So, and self-worth. Maybe after the full moon, you're feeling like, okay, I know who I am becoming, and my self-worth, and I'm not gonna settle for less. You set your boundaries, and you're not gonna accept the breadcrumbs that you used to. for instance, and that could be in a relationship. Could be a relationship with friends as well. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but it could be. Um, Mercury conjuncting Chiron here in Aries, so there is a conversation here that touches the wound again, but also bring healing one more time. So with the moon in the moon trining Jupiter and Mercury conjuncting Chiron, there is some emotional openness and vulnerability and meaningful conversations. Ability to express pain and move through it, healing through connection and understanding. So it's an emotional release day on Saturday. Okay, it's about forgiveness, compassion, but also speaking of truth and allowing healing to begin. 11th house, friendship, community, circles, social circles, and all of that. And moving to Sunday, last day for this week. Sunday the 3rd, there is sudden shifts and bold moves and unpredictable energy again. Another transitional day. Ooh, emotionally, mentally, and energetically. So now the moon starts in Scorpio, but it will shift to Sagittarius around 10 a.m. So the mood will definitely lift, but not quietly. Now the moon's in your 7th house. It is about relationship, partnerships, contracts, and all of that. Sagittarius is fun and optimist, adventurous, also very direct. Enjoy these energies for the next 2 days. And the moon will be opposing Uranus, as we know, on your 1st house. And that can bring some emotional shifts, unexpected news, and changes as well in plans regarding relationships or yourself. What you are and what you give, what you give, what you get. There is how you feel in a relationship and what you want to become within yourself with this transformation or these changes from Uranus. There is, it's a pull and push energy here. Then Mercury is entering Taurus here. Mercury entering Taurus on your 12th house. Now, that's a good thing though, because Mercury in Aries was talking a lot, very impulsive. The mind is on fire, and the speech as well. And now, the thoughts slow down a lot. Yeah, there is grounding beginning. But then Mercury, semi-sextile Uranus as well, 0 degrees, and in conjunct the moon, all of that together. So there is some new ideas, subtle insights, unexpected realizations. Something clicks quietly but powerfully, and it's all behind the scenes. It's all in your inner self, in your subconscious. Yeah. What else? We have Mars in Aries, squaring Jupiter in Cancer, and building towards exact on the May the 5th. So this is a big energy. Ooh, it's a bit of a scary one, because this brings a lot of impulsive actions and overconfidence. Emotional reactions are amplified here on your 11th house again. You want to fight with your friends. You're gonna enter the fight. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Both energy with a risk of overreaction, tension between action and emotional expansion. All right, just be mindful, okay? Because this energy will be going on throughout the next week. So it will be at its peak on Tuesday. But anyway, Gemini, that's what I have for you for this week. And before you go, as usual, I'm gonna pull one tarot card and one message from the angels. Let's see what you need to focus on this week from the 27th till the 3rd of May. Let's choose one card. Oh, the same I had. Wow, crazy. But I put in the middle. It was the same from for Taurus. The Five of Wands, defending your ground. Once again, time to set your boundaries and to defend your ground. And yeah, you see, it's funny because it is a charge week in when it comes to relationship and in general for all of us, for not each side in a different way, but it's still, it's Venus doing all those aspects, and the moon, and we all gonna feel it. We might feel in different aspects of our life, but we all gonna feel it. And the fact that you have the same card as Taurus just tell me exactly that. Yeah, that it's time to set the boundaries. This is very Saturn. In with the yod, yeah, is that okay? This is as much as I can take. I can take any further than that. I need to set my boundaries. I need to defend my grounds, and to take care of my own self if I want to evolve, if you want to allow all these changes to happen. That's very nice, especially with Uranus entering your first house, and he's going to be here for the next 7 years. So there is change in your life path happening in a deeper level, more than any other signs. This is very, very important for you. You and Aquarius are the ones that are going to feel the most the shift for the next 7 years. Okay. Message from the angel. Let's see. Look in the card. Number 4, organization, focus, discipline, clarity, structure, empowerment, problem solving. Stay focused on your life journey. Your angels want you free from distractions. Good organization empowers you to isolate and overcome the difficulties you've been facing. What steps can I take to better organize my life and stay focused on what truly matters? Today, set aside time to organize your thoughts, plans, or environment, allowing yourself to tackle challenges with clarity and purpose. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. Gemini, that's what I have for you. Once again, thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment if you like this kind of content. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.